Hello FNAFers, the spring had come and so did the FNAF 2 movie news, and it seems like the FNAF 2 movie just got delayed. But don't worry yet, cause for now it has been only moved from fall 2025 to December 5th, 2025, which is early winter. But let's go into more detail and in addition check about some other Instagram photos and videos posted by Matthew Lillard and the FNAF movie's official accounts. First things first, let's cover everything said about the FNAF 2 movie in an article from Variety. Five Nights at Freddy's 2 set December 2025 release. Megan 2.0 and Black Phone 2 also get new dates. Freddy Fazbear will return to haunt multiplexes in 2025. Universal and Blumhouse's Five Nights at Freddy's 2, a horror sequel set in the haunted Chuck E. Cheese-esque establishment known as Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, will land in theaters on December 5th, 2025. Five Nights at Freddy's, adapted from the popular video game, made a killing at the box office last October with $297 million globally and became Blumhouse's highest-grossing film of all time, all while streaming simultaneously on Peacock. Josh Hutcherson starred in the original as a nighttime security guard at Freddy's Fazbear's Pizza, where the animatronic mascots are prone to murder. The studio hasn't clarified who is returning for the follow-up, but it did share the new tagline: "Anyone can survive 5 nights. This time there will be no second chances." Now, this is an interesting thing to say about the FNAF 2 movie, and there are a few things this could mean. One option is that the animatronics will be much more dangerous in the second movie than the first, perhaps even more violent, to satisfy some fans. Or maybe they are hinting at someone out of the main characters dying. But if so, I don't think that it would be Mike, Abby, or even Vanessa, cause they all almost died last time, and it doesn't really make sense to kill one of them in the second movie right after they barely escaped death in the first one. That will just disappoint people, and I'm sure that Blumhouse knows it. Instead, what if we will have Jeremy as one of the main protagonists, but then we will see him die, or at least be very hurt at the end, perhaps due to the bite of 87, which people theorize happened to him in the games. Now, following up this article, Jason Blum tweeted this: "We are making some pictures. Five Nights at Freddy's 2 set release date, Megan sequel pushed," with a link to another article on Deadline. Universal dates Five Nights at Freddy's 2, Woman in the Yard, and Drop the Black Phone, Megan sequels pushed. Universal Pictures on Thursday announced release dates for 3 major genre titles, revealing at the same time that 2 of its most anticipated sequels will shift on the calendar. Blumhouse's thriller The Woman in the Yard has been set to open on Friday, March 28, 2025, with Platinum Dunes and Blumhouse's Drop debuting on Friday, April 11th, 2025, and Five Nights at Freddy's 2 to scare up box office on Friday, December 5th, 2025, gathering expectations last fall with a $300 million worldwide gross. Five Nights at Freddy's adapts Scott Cawthon's popular video game franchise of the same name and follows Mike, Josh Hutcherson, a troubled young man who reluctantly takes a job as a night security guard at an abandoned themed restaurant, Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria, hoping it will help him retain custody of his young sister. That fateful decision instead drags him into the black heart of a supernatural nightmare. The highest-grossing horror film of 2023. Its sequel's plot hasn't been disclosed, and Tammy has returned to direct, with Blum and Cawthon returning to produce. So yeah, All three of them have returned to work on the second movie, but let's not forget about the man behind the slaughter himself, because he is trying to not let us forget about him, as he has posted on his Instagram a photo of him standing in the Spring Bonnie costume with a prop of Scooby-Doo. And under the post he said this: December 2025. I always come back. We already knew that he will be back for the second and third movie, because he signed a 3-picture deal last year. But this seems like him confirming that he will be in the second movie. Some people have also noticed that the inside of the suits have changed from black to flashy corpse color. This, of course, could be an updated version for the second movie, confirming it to be a sequel. But I will assume that it is actually the same suit we saw at the ending of the first movie, but since it was very dark at the end, we could not see the true colors inside. Moving on, the official FNAF movie account on Instagram has posted a reel of FNAF signs saying December 5th, 2025, and under it they said clock back in. And if you reply to this reel, they will actually message you, where you will be able to get a new security badge for 2024, which looks just like the one from last year, and a short video of the FNAF 1 movie camera footage. All you have to do is to say yes to all their questions and give them a photo as well as a video of yourself working at Freddy's. Here's how the footage and the badge looks like. Then the FNAF 2 movie has been added to Universal's upcoming films page, and Blumhouse tweeted, "How many times have you rewatched FNAF?" with a gif of pizza boxes they gave in the theaters last year, and a sign saying "Let's eat." Now, this is not the FNAF 2 movie news, but I did want to announce this here. Me and other FNAF Theory YouTubers have created a new Discord server for all FNAF Theory YouTubers like me and their fans like you. And from now, it will become my main Discord server where I will post all the newest news, sneak peeks, and theories along with other FNAF Theory YouTubers. So yeah, tell me in the comments what you think of this video. What do you think the FNAF 2 movie will be about? Or you can join my Discord servers in the description and talk about there. But for now, that's it. Subscribe to my channel to not miss any of my videos, press that like button with a bell, and remember, I always come back.